Hey, what's going on out there? This is the Bama Beast, Marcus, the Bruiser Brimage, and this is my TUF 14 video blog for MMA Sucker. Roll Tide, bitches. So, let's go ahead and get things started. So, today's episode started off with sparring session for Team Bisbee. And Bisbee, of course, says 60%. So 6%, that's kind of hard to judge. So, I was always taught growing up in my MMA facility back home that you go as hard as your training partners. So if your training partners go nice and soft, you go nice and soft. But your training partner drill you, you drill them back. And that's just how I was taught. So me and Kira are kind of going at it. And then Kira kind of, zaps me, kind of lets me know who's dad. So I was like, I ain't no bitch. So I zap Kira back, and me and Kira, we just start, we start a little brawl. We start a little brawl in there, and it was all mutual respect because Kira knew that he zapped me, and that was just it. After our little sparring session, and then comes Diego. Okay, so Diego starts off nice and light, and he zaps me right from the jump. And then you get hit hard when you feel a jolt of energy like shoot from your jaw down to the rest of your body. That means you have been hit entirely too hard. So when he did that, I kindly returned the favor and zapped him. And from there, Diego just starts attacking. So, like I said, I'm not a bitch, so I just start returning the favor. So again, Bisbee looks at us, see us kind of slugging out a little bit. He separates us, and Diego bumps me, and I'm not even thinking about he's mad. I'm just thinking he bumped me like, good sparring session or whatever. It hasn't even registered in my mind that it's about to go down at all. It just got real, and I don't even know because I'm just having fun. I'm just like, hey, whatever. And then all of a sudden, he's all mad at me. And, they edited this part out of The Ultimate Fighter, but Diego came to me and said, Marcus, are you in this competition? And I said, no. And he said, well, I am. And if you keep hitting me like that, I'm gonna knock your ass out. And I was like, excuse me? And then he said, you heard me, motherfucker. I'm going to knock you out. You do that shit again. And then Bisbee tried to separate us then, and I told Bisbee, no, you let Diego talk, and you say nothing. Now it's my turn to talk, and I'm going to tell him what's up. And I just told Diego straight up, I'm nobody's fucking puncher bag. I don't care if I'm in this competition or not. You are not going to zap me and not expect to get zapped back. What's wrong with you? I don't play that, and you fucked up about yourself if you think different. So that's when you said, I'm going to knock you out. I said, knock me out then, bitch. And then, Bisbee separated us, and I didn't want to have nothing to do with it. After that, I told Diego, hey man, love you, I wish you the best. I don't think we should spar anymore, because if we spar again and you talk about you're gonna kill me, I'm gonna fucking get pissed, so just let's not even spar again. And at Bisbee, he was trying to talk to me afterwards, and he was all like, well, Marcus, you got to understand, Diego's emotional. I was like, Bisbee, fuck all that. Now, don't come at me telling me that I got to understand that this guy's emotional. No, okay? You expect everyone to act a certain way, okay? It don't matter what race, it don't matter what gender, everybody needs to act a certain way, okay? So I don't want to hear about, he's emotional because I don't give a fuck about all that, okay? He hit me hard. I hit him back hard. If you can dish it out, y'all be able to take it. That's all I'm saying. So I don't want to hear about, he's emotional. And that kind of pissed me off because it was like making excuses for him. And I really didn't like that. I didn't like that personally. But, whatever. We squashed it. It's supposed to be done. Some more stuff happens later on, but I can't talk about it yet until the episode airs. So after we squashed it, they show Akira and his pranks. Akira is off the chain. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, he's that guy. I mean, he has to tell like every story. Like every time you tell a story, he got a story like better than your story. Oh man, it's crazy. So you talk about, hey man, my homeboy, he got a Great Dane. It looked like a damn horse. No. My friend, he has a Saint Bernard. It looks like a bear. You know, he like top shows every time, but you know, he's actually a funny guy. You know, he has helped time go by fast. He has done that. So, you know, hats out to Akira. He is for sure an entertainer. And the pranks that he was playing was kind of funny. So, again, triple sack, Dustin Knees. I told us he had 3 testicles, and that just gave Akira a target. So, he starts targeting Dustin Knees, just fucking with him. Like, you know, as you saw on the show, putting rice in his glove, putting the number 3 ball in his glove. I mean, it was funny. And then Dustin Knees decides to get revenge, and sprayed, like, just pours the rice like all over his bed. Akira was so pissed during that time, but again, Akira, you dished it out. You gotta be able to take it. You know, that's all I'm saying. There's no point in dishing stuff out and you're not being able to take it. So it was funny on both hands. So like I said, Akira, you're an entertainer for sure. So the fight was between Fergie, aka Brokeback, and Johnny Bedford. So Johnny Bedford, he chose Ferguson because, you know, of the obvious height and reach advantage. Okay, so that was the rumor. That was the rumor going out from our secret mole, Dotson, and you know, he basically told us that matchup. So that's why Fergie already had the "fuck you Bedford" sign just ready, because he already knew that he was going to get picked. And the fight, it was a good fight. I mean, there was obvious advantages, but you know, shout out to Ferguson for, you know, taking the fight. And you know, Ferguson is a 125er. He's a flyweight. That's why they had the flyweight balcony, and you know, they came up with the whole Def Leprechaun thing. I mean, all those guys were flyweights. Dotson, Lewis, and Ferguson. They're flyweights. They're 125ers. So just for them to even fight at this weight class is crazy. And you know, Bedford is a certified 135er. You know, so Josh went in there. He actually was catching him with good headshots, which is totally surprising, because it's like this, and you know, Fergie just boom, catch him all in the face. It was good, but Bedford was able to utilize takedowns, because you know, as Ferguson was reaching to him in the face, Bedford would just drop down, boom, take him down. So he controlled him, and Fergie was just very scrappy, man, very scrappy. The second round, pretty much the same that went in the first. Ferguson was catching him with headshots, and it looked like Bedford was a little tired. And then all of a sudden, Fergie went for the flying knee. So with that, Bedford was able to grab him, take him down, and secure the round. And you know, it was a really good fight. Hats out to both those guys, man. Both those guys did a good job. Bedford won. Good job, Bedford. Good job, Ferguson. And right now we will be going to episode number 4, and that's when you find out that somebody has a problem with Bisping training methods, and that episode is going to be very funny. So y'all, please be sure to watch next week's episode. Once again, this is the Bama Beast, Marcus Brimage, giving you my TUF 14 video blog for episode number 3. Episode number 4 is going to be off the chain. Please continue to watch. Thank y'all so much. Signing up.